What a start that has been to the rivalry week. And right now in front of your screens is the record breaker. 1,674 rate points already. He's looking for a win. He's looking for revenge and redemption. Looking for a comeback there. Want to take the Patna Pirates and stop their ship from sailing. Remember, in that last game that he faced the Patna Pirates, he accumulated 21 rate points himself. And they're certainly looking for the fourth win. He did go on the losing side, but today he'll want to be on the winning side. Let's have a look at the Dream 11 starting 7 for the UP Yoddhas.
Ashu Singh, Harinder. And that is where the performances have not come from. The corners have given them tackle points. Gagan Gowda has got speed, has got agility. Give him a longer rope. Shivam Chaudhary, again, you speak about speed, he's got it. Nitesh is not there. Sumit is there in the left corner. Stalin and I, we've made our teams. Have you made your team? If not, do so immediately. Sachin, you speak about that man. He'll be very disappointed by seeing what they've done in the last 5 games. They've just not found that knockout punch. They've just not been able to close out games, which in itself is a different kind of a skill.
Absolutely, but they'll be looking to him today once again to revive the team. Remember, he got 13 rate points in the last game he faced the UP Yoddhas. We had Manjeet coming in with 9 rate points as well. So I'm sure they would look at these two raiders to perform. It's the defense that we're talking about for the Patna Pirates. So if that certainly clicks today, it would probably help the Patna Pirates enforce a double trouble. Impact Dynamo, Sachin Tawar, 108 rate points already with him, 6 Super 10s. He's looking to smash the opposition.
Oh yes, when you speak about him, you also need to speak about what he is up against. Somebody used to be a Pirate once, somebody who scored 21 rate points against Patna Pirates. We are talking about the Dubki King, the mighty Pardeep Narwal will be in action. The average rate points, last 5 games, over 10. Talk about the average rate points versus the Pirates, 10.1. Speak about 21 rate point game. It was against Patna Pirates. Point went up a short while back. Patna Pirates have won this. Hopefully, it just may be Pardeep Narwal with the first rate.
Line drawn. Game on. Khel Kabaddi.
Das Kabaddi, Naam Kabaddi, 8 Kabaddi, 7 Kabaddi, 6 Kabaddi, 5 Kabaddi, 4 Kabaddi, 3 Kabaddi, 2 Kabaddi, 1 Kabaddi.
A milestone maverick is ready. He's coming on to raid on the second game on a Friday evening. Here it is then, Patna Pirates taking on UP Yoddhas. You have the first raid from the record breaker.
When Pardeep comes into raid, there's no place for limits. Exactly not the same as the Pardeep of maybe season 6, 5, 4, 3. But still, very dangerous indeed. Look how he can insert fear into the minds of the defenders. Doesn't take anything, doesn't give anything. The coaches and the mind and the mindset, and we talk about the tactical warfare.
Very strategic, the two of them. Cool and calm nature, men of few words. On the other side, these two teams, they're looking to revive themselves. Patna Pirates in that last game, the loss against the Tamil Talaivas, want to correct that. They want to rectify their mistakes. So UP Yoddhas, 5 matches where they've been beaten. They want to rectify that as well for themselves.
Of course, the kick away, staying away from Krishandul. Krishandul has been good. It's been a different form there. Oh, no way. Oh, for a moment we thought it was a very, very brave effort coming in from Babu. But
UP Yoddhas.
look at the power of the radar there. Just carries him through with it.
And I also think it's miscalculation there in terms of getting the defensive tackle right. Could have done better. Shivam Chaudhary. And now that one error can cost you.
And that's the reason why I always say the first skill that any raider should have is speed, agility, quickness. And because Manjeet had that final stride very quick, he knew when to just produce that burst of acceleration. He picks up that point. It is always that speed. The previous game, Akshit, that's a story in himself. Well, for the moment, the biggest story in the history of Pro Kabaddi's raiding.
Babu M, the new man in defense there at that left cover region. He's with that chain with Manjeet. Keep your eyes on him. He's just got one incorrect. But you'll have to see how he faces Pardeep Narwal.
Bonus point granted.
No bonus.
Oh, it's been taken away. Earlier they were thinking of giving it, then they consulted and decided against it. Now the team is not reviewing it either because you only get one unsuccessful review. To get it correct, you can take as many as you want.
Pardeep has got 96 touch points this season. Haven't seen him going deep for those bonus points. But who goes in deeper? It's Manjeet who gets a kick and gets a kick on that left corner, Sumit. That's good for the Patna Pirates.
Now it's the second kick. He throws first one, Sumit evades. Sumit thought he's not going to throw in the second one. He throws the second one also. And there was a double bluff and well done. That's the reason I believe you can really unsettle the corners and they'll be baffling as to whether to crouch low or to stand tall if you throw in a kick. Pardeep Narwal doesn't have a big kick and that's the reason he's become and fallen trapped to that game plan.
Patna Pirates.
And also the thigh hold, Paddy. You know, if you want to go in for Pardeep, you go in for that thigh hold. Babu, he tries that, gets hold of the leg, and that's it for him. Job's done. Pardeep is off the mat. That's exactly what you need to do. Sandeep Kumar, after a long time in the game, and it does look like he's gotten over the midline. He's taken a multi-point trade here.
2 points, Patna Pirates.
And they're hitting hard on the UP Yoddhas, the Patna Pirates.
How is that for speed? We're just talking about it. Off he goes, on his toes, crawls, jumps, yelps, does not celebrate because he is made for greater glories. He's not here to get settled with just the happiness of picking up a 2 rate point effort. Packed house, bonus giving, because they're not thinking about winning the battle here. They're thinking about winning the war. Now do that to inflict the all-out, you get 2 extra points. Give a bonus point, and now Sachin's intent will be to just wipe them all out completely. Smart thing coming from UP Yoddhas that they've called for a substitution.
2:25 in.
Super tackle opportunity is on. And who comes? The experience, the do-or-die specialist, the super tackle specialist as well. He just knows how to get the job done. Sachin is here. Sachin takes one. Always the savior for the Patna Pirates.
1 point.
And now so close to inflicting an all-out on the UP Yoddhas.
Now, I think I won't blame Nitesh too much for it because, first of all, why is he coming as a substitute defender?
7 in.
He's given you 34 tackle points at a strike rate of 51 with 3 high fives. Now, those performances are not bad. It affects an athlete's, a player's mindset when you're not being treated well. I just don't understand their game plan. It does make sense to you, Stalin? I mean, if the performances are not there, I can surely understand this. That is it. Raider flat on the mat. Patna Pirates with the all-out.
1 plus 3 points.
You may not get a second chance to build a dream home, but you'll get plentiful of chances to come back in the sport of Kabaddi.
Exactly what you were mentioning, Paddy. It affects the entire team as well. And just like that, the Patna Pirates have had an opportunity to inflict an all-out. Remember that last game they inflicted 2 all-outs against UP Yoddhas in that first half. The first one has already come in this game. It's a reverse fixture. 2 rate points tonight for Manjeet. He got 9 in that last game. If they keep going at that same place, the story is right in front of you.
We're talking about UP Yoddhas who have had 5 consecutive losses. Right? You talk about Patna, who had 5 wins, 7 losses, 1 tie. Tamil Talaivas beat them in the last game by 6 points. They lost to Delhi by 1 point, allowed Bulls to hijack that game, which they should have won. It was in their kitty, 2.5 minutes on the clock. They were leading by 7. They lost the game by 2. Pardeep Narwal, yes, those numbers, but Pardeep Narwal, whatever you do, are those numbers getting converted into a team's win? And the answer is no.
And you can see, Paddy, he's also not going in very deep. The confidence is not there. He's not taking the risk. It's getting a little difficult over time, and probably what he should focus on is to stay on the mat. But what UP do brilliantly is to put Sachin off the mat. That's more like it.
That's more like it. Meet fire with fire. I mean, come on.
Both are out, 1 point each.
Oh, one of the defenders too goes out. Ashu is the one. And this is where the errors have been. So what we thought was a celebratory moment for them, you just can't celebrate much. Yes, Sachin goes on the bench, but so does one of the defenders from your side. 10 to Patna Pirates, 5 to UP Yoddhas.
Gagan on the other side, the matches that he's got a chance, he's performed well. 2 rate points tonight. The missing Surinder Gill is out due to an injury. He's tall, he can make use of his height. There is advantage of Manjeet. Once again, Paddy, we're looking at the distribution of the rating. You see today, Sachin has not come in very much. Manjeet is performing. He looks a little confident. He gets the green signal. He gets the green light.
As you say, the defense looks bright. Up he goes, only to come down, and in the end, flat on the mat. UP Yoddhas are trying to reduce the gap there.
We're just praising Manjeet, but you have to praise the defense of the UP Yoddhas as well. This is well executed. They circle round Manjeet, get the job done. Do or die radio, record breaker is in the house.
Record breaker is out of the house.
Raider out, 1 point.
Just like
Patna
that.
Pirates.
In a do or die raid, if you're waiting until the last few seconds as a raider as well, it becomes difficult for you sometimes. Babu, today he's in the starting 7 to get the job done. Thigh hold against the record breaker. He understands the record breaker has been out 23 times this season with a thigh hold. And on the other side, you have Sandeep Kumar pick 1 more point.
And Babu
Right
will
shape,
not
1 point.
let the
Patna
file move
Pirates.
without his
Jersey
consent.
number 44 out.
Unless he signs it. Talking about Sandeep, you know what? I'm surprised. He just made his second raid. The first one he made, he had a 2-pointer. Second one he makes, he gets a point. The others, Sachin has got 3 raids. Manjeet has put in 4 efforts. This is what I don't understand.
Right shape.
Sandeep should be used more.
Jersey number 2 out.
Absolutely, Paddy. We'll come back to that. But Ankit made an error on this occasion. Little too late there. Should have tried to get the ankle, then the back hold. Probably that would have been a better bet. Because Gagan is tall. He can easily come back towards the midline. Manjeet here. Speaking about Sandeep should be given more opportunities. On that note, Manjeet picks 1 more.
Right shape.
Again
1
with the
point,
kick.
Patna Pirates.
And
Jersey number 10
that
out.
is my point with Pardeep Narwal. Pardeep Narwal does not use the kicks. Pardeep Narwal, even if he has the opportunity to pick up a bonus point, as he has there. Now, look, whether he'll try for that bonus point or not, the defense will always be high line at the start. You need to force the defense. He tries a toe touch there. Does he try for the bonus? He should. It is not what you have, it is what you do with what you have. Make most of the opportunities that lie before you, and he stays away. Now this to me, sorry to say you're a legend, sir, but is not good rating.
Very nice point there, Paddy.
Time
He'll
out.
have to do better. He'll have to set precedent, set an example. 14-7 meanwhile, Patna Pirates, they've been dominant. We're going into the 90 seconds. Patanjali special Chavanprash, strategic timeout.
बहुत बढ़िया खेल रहे हो बेटा तुम तसल्ली से ऐसे खेलते रहो चल कोई बात नहीं चलो
तो भाई डिसाइड कर इधर ये रास्ते तो डिसाइड करो उधर फिर क्या फायदा अरे गगन कितना है क्या हां क्या हो रहा देखो सही
बेटा चल ट्राई कर चलो
वो सब आगे चलो एक ही बोनस पे
हां एक ही गगन थोड़ा डोज देकर बोनस की ट्राई कर यार थोड़ा डोज देकर बोनस की कर बोनस मिलेगी वहां हाइट है तेरी
इसकी भी करो
Coming out of Patanjali Special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. Rivalry week. Speak about that. The pumped up energy, renewed vigor, fire and hostility on the Kabaddi mat. Tomorrow Ashu versus Guman, two young raiders. And it's the iconic rivalry between the two iconic cities, Delhi versus Mumbai. It's Dabang Delhi versus you Mumbai.
Rivalry between me and you, Barry. I hail from Mumbai, you from
Love.
Delhi.
Call it love, brother.
Frenemies, they say, not enemies. 14-7 here, Patna Pirates. They have one of their frenemies, Pradeep Narwal, who's playing in the opposite team. But we're looking at Manjeet currently, who's been brilliant. He has the running hand touch, he has the stretch. Sandeep as well has contributed with 3 raid points already. He looks quick, he has the kick as well, Manjeet. And the speed is there in this team. They're not missing Sudhakar today. Remember, he's not even in the substitute list. So that's the reason Sandeep Kumar gets a chance in the starting 7 and he's proving a point.
And I think there's something special about those hot-blooded youngsters and the potential. Oh, that is made for television. That's quite an emotional moment as well. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a story and we'll keep revisiting that story because to me, the most fascinating gain, story, message out of all the seasons in Pro Kabaddi has been Pawan Shehrawat after season 5 thinking of quitting the game. Going to coach Shehrawat and saying, I want to quit the game. He scolded him, said, from tomorrow, we're training for the next 3 months. He became the MVP season 6. Bulls became the champions. Pawan Shehrawat the next season becomes the best raider. Again becomes the best raider next season. And then he changes teams. But what is the moral of the story? The moral of the story is it's all right to fail in life. Mistakes are the portals of discovery. Never throw in the towel.
Right shape.
And on this occasion,
UP Yoddhas.
it's the UP Yoddhas who've thrown in Hitesh to try and get a job done, try and get a point. He does that perfectly fine. Gets that left in with a huge kick. A nice one. Could probably be game on with the youngsters coming in now.
It'll be amazing to see what Coach Shehrawat and pupil Shehrawat will be talking at the moment. The master today became a disaster for Pawan Shehrawat.
And it's also more like that father-son relationship. Two friends who share great camaraderie. They understand each other so well, even though they're playing against each other. We saw in the pre-match show as well, the way they speak about each other so highly, Barry.
I think Pawan Shehrawat should always be endured and we should bestow that gratitude towards the coach because he's done a lot for it. No doubt about it. Shivam gets through. Oh, beauty. He has hijacked those points from under the nose of those Patna Pirates boys.
Jersey number 4 and 10 out.
Robbery in pure daylight. Not 1, but 2. And gets over. Quick thinking, quick movement, great turn. Absolute skill there from a young man.
And Pawan Shehrawat will be asking Coach Shehrawat, why did you not use Akshit before this one? Where was he hiding? And he all often just unearths those gems now and then. But my question is, why so late? And he might be asking, is this the next Pawan Shehrawat?
You never know, Barry. Could be. There's always a start to something special out of the unknown. You fall, you rise, you throw in something and you bring out something special. From ordinary to extraordinary. Patna Pirates now slowly trying to switch the tempo with their raiding.
The fall, the rise, the silly and the wise. Bombastic effort. 16 to the Patna Pirates, 10 to UP Yoddhas. Under 7 minutes in the first half. This is the second game of a double-header night, day 1, Hyderabad leg. What do you think has been the biggest gain so far, Stalin, in the season? Which one performance has touched your heart the most?
I think it's the revelation of the Puneri Patans now. Considering it's the same side that was playing last season, just that one change in that left corner. Shadlu coming in for Fazal Atrachali, and then it's still the same team, but it's performing like nobody's business. They look like they're a champion side who've been there and performed really well throughout the years.
Just 2 losses, and whenever they lose, they don't lose big. Even if they play below average kabaddi, they lose by a very slender margin. Shivam has got pace. He's got the skill. He can tame the most experienced. Neeraj absolutely was baffled. He had no clue what was happening. Throws the toe and entices him. Falls through the trap. Off I go.
Well, this is better for me, Paddy, from the UP Yoddhas. They have the record breaker, but they're using the other guns. The defense is also clicking. You have to give it to Ashu, who's done a fantastic job here. That's it for the UP Yoddhas.
Yeah, Ashu with the first touch there. And then from there on, it was total annihilation. Everyone wanted a piece of him.
Now when the defense is less, the Patna Pirates have a rough super tackle opportunity. Pardeep Narwal is here, but is he going to take his chance?
Now, what I'm so confused about is the fact that Pardeep Narwal 7 raids. He's been tackled twice, not even a single raid point. And suddenly, you've got Gagan, who's put 5, he's got 3. Shivam Chaudhary from the 4 efforts, he's got 6. Why would you not use Shivam more? As simple as that. I mean, you must honor current form. Rough super tackle opportunity at the moment. 3 or less number of defenders, pin the raider down. You win 2, that's a fabulous one. And that comes from Ankit. Rough super tackle. Magar ki jakad.
Super tackle, 2 points, Patna Pirates.
That initiation of the super tackle has come from that left corner, Ankit. So highly spoken about, a high 5 in the last game against the Tamil Thalaivas. Look how he comes in full throttle, fabulous dash. Make sure the hand is nowhere close to the midline. Ushered out. And like Paddy, you were mentioning, I feel get in those young raiders. UP Yoddhas will need to do that because there's also an element of surprise. The opposition is not ready for these young talents that the UP Yoddhas will put to test.
If you look at the raid distribution, it's been good from Patna Pirates. I mean, Sachin 6 for Manjeet, 5 for Sandeep. Manjeet 5, Sachin 4, 8 points. Sandeep 4, 8 points. Sachin's just got 1. Pardeep Narwal looking for his first.
Right around 1 point,
Yet again.
Patna Pirates.
He's trying to snatch a point there, Pardeep. Ankit did go in. He escaped Ankit. Right after that, there was Sachin Tawar. Right standing there as a blocker. 2-or-die raid now for the Patna Pirates. Manjeet goes in, who's looked good today. He has 5 raid points already from the 6 raids he's gone for.
Show some heart, soul. Great kick. High, gone. Don't mess around, else you lose your ground, is the message from the defense.
That's Ashu and Sumit. Ashu came in right in front. Sumit get hold of the ankle. The entire team assists. And the UP Yoddhas are looking good a little bit with the defense, but they have to be consistent. They need more of this to try and bridge that gap now.
Oh, that's a fake one. Dives away, well done. You need to have these antics. Makes for good television as well. Last 5 raids for Shivam Chaudhary. Great speed, great agility. 5. Gone! What a tackle. Took out of him the pop, the snap and the crackle.
Patna Pirates.
Oh, that is brilliant from that right corner. Krishan Dhul. Advanced tackle all by himself. Ankit comes in from that left corner. The partnership looks good. We always spoke about how good is the Patna Pirates rating. They're one of the top 3 rating sides this season, but the defense had to click. The defense has to click from here on, considering the amount of games they have, and if they want to make it to that 8th position in the top 6.
And whenever you speak about UP Yoddhas, very weak to start off games. There's something called a bang in sports. I mean, that bang start has just not been there. And then you speak about the fact that they're trailing so much in the first half. When they start in the second, always they have an uphill task to face. So that is something that has been a reason of their downfall.
More like a power play, Paddy. That's something that you're referring to. Come in, get a power play, start getting those points, start getting those raids and tackle, make an impression and put the pressure.
And loss, and especially when you have a string of losses, it has an effect on your confidence level. It depletes your mental fortitude. Your morale goes for a toss. You might be a great player, bigger the player, greater the pressure. Now, how do you eradicate that pressure? By performances. Now, this is a do-or-die raid. This is a good one, solid one. The defense just need to hold their own because Sachin has to come in deep. Sachin's a very, very good exponent of success in these situations. Kick, not so. Who is in the left corner? It's Sumit. Sumit can be his main destroyer. It's going to be wonderful. 10 seconds in a Sachin's gone. That's a slobber knocker.
Raider out. 1 point. UP Yoddhas.
If the defense clicks like this for the UP Yoddhas, Sumit, watch him go for the ankle. From the other side, you have Ashu coming right in time. If they begin to form this partnership, it looks like a lethal weapon that the Yoddhas can use. It's a do-or-die raid for Pardeep Narwal. Neeraj has no support. Pardeep Narwal gets a do-or-die raid. And that's more like it for him. Goes in, turns quickly, and he's very good with his backtracking skills. Oh, fantastic. First points for Pardeep on the night. Krishan Dhool is only coming in to legitimize the raid. He understands they want to slow the clock down. They understand we're going in for the half-time. That's okay. They want to break the rhythm of the opposition. Not giving you anything more. Let's go in for the half-time. We come back and then we face you again.
Absolutely. And the story from the first 20 has been Pardeep Narwal, 9 raids, just 1 raid point. For me, the youngster Sandeep, who's picked up 4 raid points from 5 efforts. Gagan Gowda has picked up 3 from 5. Shivam Chaudhary has picked 6 from 6. Those youngsters with speed, agility, a little bit of more fire, greater intent have been great to watch.
And you see Babu today. He went in right up against Pardeep Narwal. He's got the job done right. The defense has clicked. Pardeep came in for 9 raids and 3 unsuccessful. Just the 1 point from all of it. Remember, but it's still the first half. He can start clicking in the second half. Just needs those 1 or 2 raids to boost his confidence. And teams wins or ties in comeback situations. We're trailing by 5 or plus points. There's 9 times that's happened. 7 plus points at 6 times. And 10 plus points 1 time. So there is chance. There is still hope.
Yeah, Bulls take Southern Derby tonight, and what an annihilation that was. They completely rinsed, washed, cleansed it up against Telugu Titans. And now this is hanging in balance because I think 6-point lead is just a lead. It cannot be a decisive blow. Come back and enjoy the second 20 on the other side, 21-15.
जल्दी जल्दी ना मारिए जल्दी ना करिए
बेटे वो यहाँ चुप क्या कर रहा है वो सचिन आगे रहा भी ये मतलब बिल्कुल मजबूरी में आ रहा है वो चेक कर
शाबाश शाबाश बेटा बढ़िया गुड शाबाश और अंदर थोड़ा टाइट हो बेटा प्रदीप थोड़ा चल के खेल बेटा खड़ा ना हो
चल बेटा शाबाश शाबाश
और सुबह में बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम यहाँ ना रुका करा इधर चलता रहेगा थोड़ा अटैक लेना तो यहाँ से आगे ले उस पर अटैक अंदर से आगे तो टांग में पड़ता है थोड़ा सा हाँ नहीं वो कॉर्नर भी टांग में पड़ता है उस पर बाहर से आगे आओगे अटैक ले थोड़ा सा उसका ध्यान रखना टांग में पड़ेगा उस पर हाथ रखो चेन अरे भैंस बावड़ी
Get ready for tomorrow. Ashu Malik is, and so is Surinder along with his boys. The two metro cities come to fight against each other. It is Dabang Delhi KC taking on U Mumbai. That's the first game in the rivalry week. The rivalry between these two metro cities will take center stage. And the war of stars right after that. Tomorrow it's the high flyer taking on the record breaker Pradeep. Another very tight encounter. Don't make any other Saturday night plans. The current story though is 21-15, a 6-point difference between the two sides. Patna defends and flicks the first all out. Pradeep gets just that 1 point. Young Raiders Shivam and Gagana fight for UP. They'll have to try and pull socks, the UP Yoddhas. They've done their bit already, but from here, if they have one goal to get points, they'll have to get it soon, get it quick. You want to see the record breaker get more points. He's coming for most of the rating as well, but it's the conversion now. Patna Pirates. They begin once again. They've got in Rohit. Change in personnel for the Patna Pirates as well. They're using youthful and vibrant legs.
Yeah, youthful exuberance. That's what you need. Fresh legs, quick feet, fast hands. Need to be nimble-footed yet powerful. And youth is that kind of a force which will go and up high and above, out of the sky. We'll not even ask why.
Not even ask why, and Patna Pirates are not asking of any help from the defense of the UP Yoddhas. They're saying, hang on, you come at us. Come and raid towards us, and we'll do the job on the defense. It's a raw super tackle opportunity for the Patna Pirates. Ankit looks ready as well. They're playing on the do-or-die card, the two teams. Right after this, Patna Pirates have a do-or-die raid. And who they're sending in? Young, new personnel. Rohit is here. What can he do, Paddy?
Well, he should be fearless to begin with, as he picked up a bonus. Will they give him a bonus is the big question. They're enticing him, and now throws the back kick. Has he got it? No, because he's still trying. Time is running out for him. Okay, Raider will be hurrying. Defense will be waiting. This is not going to be boring. Oh, he does it! That is stellar effort from another youngster tonight. Isn't this turning out to be a night for the youngsters? And that, to me, is a fabulous effort.
Number 44 and 5 out.
This is an absolute loot from Rohit. Not one,
Substitution.
not two. I'm assuming it should be a multi-point raid for sure. Could be a super raid. You never know. There were so many defenders involved in there. Fantastic. He's been thrown into a do-or-die situation and fantastically come out of it.
Yeah, another do-or-die raid to follow it up. Show your heart, soul and grit. This is not beyond your ambit. This is tough. Design it. See a biscuit, eat it. If you see nothing else, well, you should have the caliber to design it. Gone with the ankle on. Bombastic effort. Crushed and squeezed, dumped and buried.
1 point. Patna
Want
Pirates.
to see Krishan Dhul right in the front. Advanced tackle there from Krishan Dhul. And that's it.
Raid.
That was enough to bring the Raider down. Sending in Sandeep once again. Once again, UP Yoddhas. They had an opportunity to go against a defense of 3. And now down to 4, but good job. Good job from the defense on this occasion.
UP Yoddhas.
Need more of that. Remember, when you're down to 3 or less defenders, you take a chance against the opposition. Try and close them. Clean sweep them. A good jump from Sandeep. And it's the defense that got together really quickly. Record breaker. Pradeep goes in. He goes in deep, and who does he get? Right corner, Krishan Dhul. We said in the second half, he may just get activated.
Raid.
Yeah, but my point is, if it was not for the giant that he is, will he get more raids to raid? I mean, he's getting chances because, of course, he's been a legend, no doubt about that. He's got a second raid point from the 10th raid. We saw Vikas Kandola the previous game. His first raid point came in the 10th effort. For how long will you keep getting these chances?
Yes, chances. That's the right word. How many opportunities will you get? Whenever you get one, you take it. You have to make the most of these because time's also not in your favor. Oh yes, get together. That was very strong from Babu M. Remember, Krishan Dul is not in that right corner. He was off the mat, so he's taken that place. Considering he was playing at the left cover region today, change in positions, but the form remains the same for Babu M.
He's a hard taskmaster, Babu. Done a wonderful job today. He's got 3 tackle points already. Diving ankle hold, superb. Block, superb. He's got great skills to present. At the moment, what Sachin is presenting is, we've got the lead. We don't need to fiddle too much with the proceedings here. You have to take the panga, so go ahead and do that. Just see number 6 goes Anil Kumar. He looks back for acknowledgement. Should I come back? Should I stay?
But I hope they remember that game against the Bengaluru Bulls, Paddy. That's what they did on that same game. They thought they were doing very well. The Bulls came in the last minute, snatched the game away.
Okay, show some enthusiasm. When you are enthusiastic, even the mountain can look like a clay pile. He's got the reach, he's got the height, he's got the aura, he's got the kick as well. Throwing the kick, that's right on clue. Does he get it? No. Throwing another one. Now he was concentrating, but Ashu falls to the trap. Well done, Manjeet.
1 point, Patna Pirates.
Manjeet didn't see any mountain here. He just saw an opportunity and he got the point. Quick turn. Long hands. He's lanky, he's tall, and very easy for him to get over the midline.
Good game proving this. If the Patna Pirates are thinking they've got it in the bag, that's going to be a huge mistake. Off late, they've just allowed games to slip out of their hold, grasp. Learn to consolidate with their lead, and if aggression has worked for you so far, stay aggressive.
Pradeep Narwal's off the mat for the UP Yoddhas. Is he getting over? No, he is not. Somehow they managed to clip him. Somehow they managed to keep him down. And somehow UP Yoddhas are still alive in this game.
Wonderful. Wonderful to see. Touch one, you face all. Okay, the Hooter says this is a do or die raid. Yes, it is. Okay, this is going to be fun filled. Action oriented. Yes, it is. Diving ankle hold. What a tackle.
1 point.
What a shackle.
Mind you, initiated by Ankit, but it is Babu M for me once again who does the job by bringing in his legs as well. Neeraj now trying to slow it down altogether. 9-point difference between the two sides. Pradeep Narwal's on the bench. Not the look that you want to see from him. And I'm sure he's waiting when he can get back and try and come in for some more raids.
Pradeep Narwal, 11 efforts, 2 8 points. Not a night the legend will like to remember. Sometimes I can understand you can fall, you can become a victim of your own standards, but that's not the case today. I mean, that effort has been very sloppy from the legend. Throws the kick yet again. Defense, Ankit 5, Babu 3, Krishan Dul 3. Okay. And together they become a hellfire of a unit.
UP Yoddhas. 1 point, Patna Pirates.
Double trouble, Paddy. That's what we say. And once again, it is Neeraj alongside Babu who came in. He did try to escape, but job done. Krishan Dul is happy with Babu today. That partnership is looking good. Communication is there. It's a raw super tackle opportunity for UP Yoddhas. A chance to get the 2 points. Patna Pirates are smart as well. They're hanging on.
Okay, home leg matches for them versus the Warriors 26, Pulton 27, Giants 29, and the Bulls on the 31st of January. With a win today, the Bengaluru Bulls have found a new star in Akshit. I just hope it was not just a one-off performance. What I saw was agility. What I saw was a great heart. What I saw was a hunger to be, showcasing his potential. And the team showed the confidence in him. Whenever it was a tough situation, he was thrown into deep waters and said, show us your swimming skills. And he showed us skills. Okay, skills will be tested. This is a do or die. And this is also a rough super tackle opportunity.
Manjeet has a chance. Manjeet has a chance, but not enough. This is a rough super tackle and a fantastic Magar ki Shakar. He's been dashed out completely.
Sure, Manjeet had the chance. That defense will not allow you to dance. And they just absolutely waited, and they knew when to pounce. In togetherness. With that dash, superb. 28 Patna Pirates, 21 UP Yoddhas. They're back to 4. Is this sort of a comeback? Pradeep Narwal tries for a bonus. Doesn't get it because it does not come with a habit to him. Habits will help you finish your stories and polish you. We are what we repeatedly do. Hence, excellence is not an act, but a habit. It's an act. Success, talent, will never be mysterious or magical. It will always be a byproduct of your good efforts, good habits. Pardeep Narwal, out of habit, does not pick up bonuses, and that is the flaw.
You have to improvise. You have to reinvent yourself. Do or die radio. Pardeep Narwal's walked in straight. Looks like he's in the mood, but not enough, because Babu M as well is in the mood today. He has decided to get the job done in the defense for the Patna Pirates, and he's so close to picking his high-fi.
It's a tough defense to withstand, to be honest. Pardeep Narwal flat on the mat, not a great side, but that is the reality for us today. Back on the bench yet again. He's got enough situations, enough opportunities, 13 in all. Tackled 5 times. Sachin on the other side too has not done well. Sachin has put in 8 raids. He's got 1 raid point. He's been unsuccessful twice. Manjeet has got 6 from 11. Sandeep's got 4 from 8. The 2 champions that we were talking about, Pardeep Narwal and Sachin, have really disappointed us today. Next one in sequence is going to be a do-or-die raid for Patna, but before that, it's a small little breather. Teams need to strategize. More so for UP Yoddha. Patanjali special Chyawanprash, strategic timeout.
कैच करो पहले, कैच तो करो यहाँ छोड़
अभी तसल्ली से भाई, जल्दी नहीं, वो नवी डर है इतना यार, नहीं करते।
मैच आ जाएगा, थोड़ा सा इंतजार करो। ये थोड़ा बता के भेज यार, भैंस रेड 1-2 रेड तोड़ देंगे यार, जल्दी ना करिए। वो आएगा उधर मंजीत, थोड़ा निकाल के रखिए वहाँ, इस पर हाथ रखता सीधा हो। नितिन को करा आंसू की जगह, आंसू की जगह नितिन को।
अगर वो होगा तो चेंज करेंगे, और क्या करेंगे इनका सिक्को का।
बेटा जल्दी ना करिए था, किधर वो आएगा।
बढ़िया खेलना बेटे, विश्वास है तेरा भी, दबाव बनता भी ऐसे।
और मंजीत रुक रुक के कई बार आगे भी जाता है, आगे मारता है, साइकिल से बढ़ रहा है उसमें। तू पीछे निकल कर रहना उसका मंजीत स्लो में।
चलो बेटे, विश्वास, शाबाश।
Coming back after the Patanjali special Chyawanprash strategic timeout. 90 seconds been done and dusted, lots been decided. What we're going to look at is the 2 metro cities taking on each other. Ashu Malik, the young gun, the captain. Surinder with his boys, New Mumbai, Moneyball team. It's all happening in the rivalry week, and that's the first game tomorrow for you. And don't go anywhere on a Saturday evening. That's the match to look out for. Begin right at 7:30 with the pre-show. 8 is the game. Most rate points currently in PKL history, PKL career. 1,676 rate points with a record breaker. Right after him, you have Maninder Singh, Mighty Money, 1,351. And then you have Pawan Sarawat, the Indian captain of the Kabaddi team. 1,101 points for him. War of Stars, that's the second game tomorrow. Don't forget that. Pawan Sarawat taking on the record breaker.
Yeah, both of them not exactly in the peak form, but when I talk about legends, they're just one game away from peaking, striking, hunting, scoring, taking the best from his guru there. And that's the best seat in the house for him always, sitting next to the coach, learning from him, and he can never thank that man enough, period.
Absolutely. It's the last 10 minutes of this game, however. The difference is there for you to see. Tables have turned. Patna Pirates have fallen short as well, even though they've been leading in games. Do-or-die radio. Sachin.
Under shape, 1 point Patna Pirates, jersey number 5 out. Substitution, UP Yoddhas, please come. 12 out, 7 in. Right. Bonus point, UP Yoddhas. Substitution, UP Yoddhas, please come. 7 out, 12 in.
22-30.
Right.
It's just the 8 minutes here now that is remaining. You have two defenders now. Another raw super tackle opportunity. Sachin is coming once again. Can he get the job done? He's got it done once already against defense of 3. He's good with this. He's putting the pressure. He's waiting.
Yeah, he's waiting. Waiting does a very good thing. 8-point lead, 8 minutes left. Pardeep Narwal on the bench, plenty of stories, plenty of lessons. Okay, if Patna Pirates are thinking this is in their bag, they've sealed it, don't start to celebrate much before the whistle goes. You know what has happened in the past with you. But right now, it's time for them to just elongate that lead. Just take it out of the reach for UP Yoddhas. Now, it's not going to be easy because when you speak about Hitesh on the other side, talk about Sumit, they are two permanent, hardcore defenders. And that's the reason Manjeet feels not a risk to be taken, stay away.
He has to venture, he has to go in deep. Go for one and escape. That's the only option for you. And UP Yoddhas are putting the pressure as well. Would only legitimize this. They understand that the next raid coming for the Patna Pirates is a do-or-die raid. And we've done well on the last 2 occasions. It's time to perform once again. Sachin comes in once again. He has the 2 defenders here.
Rough super tackle. Oh, easy, breezy, crazy.
1 point, Patna Pirates. Jersey number 12 out.
Hitesh was coming for him. He was going in for those thighs. He was going in for the dash. But Sachin says not today. He brushes him off and gets over.
Now UP Yoddha have a do-or-die raid. But who has come into raid? Now this is poor planning. Sorry, let's call a spade a spade. This is a moment you had to bring in a raider. Sumit gets it. Has he done it? He just may have done it, but that doesn't make that wrong move a correct one. Still, he's done a wonderful job. Bonus plus a touch point.
Did his hand go over the midline or was it on that white line? Let's take a look. Oh, it does go over. This is fantastic. Multi-point raid. He's revived just one player though, because 1 point was a bonus.
Oh yes, bonus does not bring about a revival. Sachin's come here yet again with the confidence of 2 back-to-back points from the previous 2 raids. For the first 9 raids, he only had 1 point to show for his efforts. From his 12 efforts, Manjeet's got 6. Sandeep has got 4 from 8 efforts. But the man who's got 7 from 9 efforts, Shivam Chaudhary from UP Yoddhas, done remarkably well for me.
We've already seen 2 high fives in the defense today. Hitesh has already got 1 high five. Ankit at the left corner for the Patna Pirates has got 1. And every time the Patna Pirates now are changing their raiders. Against the defense of 2, you see Sachin, you see Manjeet. You see Sachin, you see Manjeet. They're trying to mix it up. They're trying to test the defense as well. The raiders are not able to get those points. You see 20 empty raids today for the Patna Pirates and 18 to the Yoddhas.
Oh. Sumit yet again. I mean, it may have worked the last time around, but is it a good strategy? They are taking it to a time when it's a do-or-die raid. Yeah, it's good, down to 2, but if you had brought in a raider, maybe one more touch point, you would be down to 3 here. So you should be thinking ahead of the game. Coaches will plan, but that sort of strategy where you are playing it safe doesn't make sense because you're down to 2 men. Suddenly, it just might be an act of total cleanup. Then what's going to happen? Tomorrow again, we'll be getting you tremendous Kabaddi action.
Absolutely, you're looking at the 2 top teams. Dabang Delhi KC, they're sitting right on top there in the top 3. Mumbai are chasing them. They also want to keep their hopes alive. It's rivalry week in the first game between the 2 metro cities. Dabang Delhi KC taking on Mumbai. Super clashes. 20th Jan, that's tomorrow. That's the first game we spoke about. On the 21st, you once again have the Southern Derby, Bengaluru Bulls taking on the Tamil Talaivas. And that Sunday is going to be a super Sunday because Sultan Fazal Atrash Ali would want to rectify things against the Puneri Paltan.
Do or die raid. Super tackle opportunity, rough super tackle opportunity. Sachin goes the other side. Sachin gets one. Oh, both of them are swearing by the mat. Now, we'll have to wait where the point goes because
Right shape.
Raider safe. What does that tell you?
Jersey number 44 out.
It's a point. Now they are ready to review.
Ashu also looked equally confident as much as Sachin does. The two teams have the
Please come.
review.
What
It's
is
the
your
UP
challenge?
Yoddhas who go for it.
You want Raider out, no touch, please. TV umpire, UP Yoddhas challenge Raider out, no touch point. Our decision, one touch point. Please review.
Now Sachin says that he's got hold of the shoulder somewhere. Somewhere on the hand, somewhere on the shoulder. Let's take a look at what's happened here. Yes, this is what he's saying. As he brushed the fabric once again. It's the right arm that's in question. He reaches out for it. He leaps far. There is no other contact whatsoever. It's just this running hand touch that we have to look at. Let's take a look at it once again. Very difficult to say. You need a magnifier for sure. Can look touch and go here. He's really been able to get hold of that fabric, get hold of that jersey, that right shoulder. Very difficult to tell there, Paddy.
Yeah, and this is the time when the TV umpire has no choice but to go with what the original decision by the on-field official was, unless there's something very, very concrete. I think you can't say from that angle. Absolutely not. Because let's also accept the fact that when the athlete moves, when the defender moves, he's on the move, mind you, Ashu. When you move, the fabric also moves. So, decision on its way.
Yes.
Lucky for us, Charan and I are not TV umpires.
Review
Tough
unsuccessful.
one. Unsuccessful,
1 point,
point
Patna
granted.
Pirates. Captain, no more reviews.
Yes, if there was no conclusive evidence, it had to go
1 point
with the
Patna
on-field
Pirates.
decision. So 32-24. Sachin has got 17 points from
UP
running
Yoddhas.
hand touches this season. That would be his 18th and counting. He keeps getting those running hand touches. He's the top one in that segment. Do or die here. Who they are once again, it is Sumit. Just got a multi-point raid sometime before. Can it be a clean-up act here?
Whether he gets or not, I don't know. But anyway, Sumit as a raider is not a good choice because you need to make substitutions. He does it again. He proves us wrong yet again. What a brave heart he is.
Point, UP
Boy,
Yoddhas.
oh boy, yet
Jersey
again
number
he
5
does
out.
it.
He breaches through Neeraj, and it's the angle for me that Neeraj has got wrong.
Raid.
Sideways, not enough. Get behind Sumit, that would have been better. Yes, they were astonished as to what happened. Still no all-out inflicted. They are still surviving the UP Yoddhas. And if this comes back to haunt the Patna Pirates, it would be brutal.
Won't be. Look at the time left on the clock. It's 3:20 and under. Last 5 minutes, 3 more points for UP Yoddhas. Sumit has been the lone warrior. He's just hanging in there. They're not taking a substitute when it comes down to just one man standing. Sumit says, okay, I'm going to do it for the side. Twice he has saved the blushes for the side. But this is the time when they don't just have to avoid that all out, but also have to score points as they have on that occasion. So suddenly what's the difference between the two sides?
UP Yoddhas.
Just
Jersey number 14 out.
5 points.
So we're talking about another deep running hand touch. Goes all
Substitution,
inside,
UP
gets
Yoddhas,
Sandeep
please come.
Kumar. And now they're using the Raiders. It was Anil Kumar who got the job done. That's more like it. You have
Right.
Nitesh back now. And what do the Patna Pirates need? To wind down the clock here. Rough super tackle opportunity. There have been occasions when the teams have come back. This could be one of those moments. But now Sachin understands that we are inching closer. The opposition is close to us as well. We just let the clock wind down.
And you know what? I get reminded of the game when they were leading by 7 against the Bengaluru Bulls, 2.5 minutes to go, and they lost the game by 2 points. So, this is a do-or-die raid here. Sachin, one thing he has to do is take a little longer. You can use 15 seconds and then go deep, because you need to kill the clock as well. Now, this is a rough super tackle opportunity as well. He gets the point. And this is going to be a very crucial moment, because had there been a rough super tackle there, things would have turned on its head.
That's pure mastery from Sachin. That's the reason he's the ace of the pack for the Patna Pirates. Reaches out once again, goes in deep, another running hand touch, perfection at its best. Yes, now you wait, you strategize, you talk to your coach, slow things down a bit. 1 minute 51 seconds remaining. They're facing the Warriors, the Puneri Paltan, the Giants and the Bulls. That's their home leg matches, the Patna Pirates. Right after this, the leg moves to Patna, and that's where they begin their journey at home. Could be a few good games for them. If they really make the most of it, they could look at their top 6, the playoffs. And what we talk about is the War of Stars. Tomorrow on a Saturday evening, the second game. High flyer Pawan Sarawat. He's taking on the record breaker Pardeep. Seen their matchup time and again in the last few seasons. Tomorrow is going to be another special one.
All right, now the big question is, do Patna Pirates have the art and the finesse to close the game here? They have ruled the roost. They have been the better team in the first 35-37 minutes of the game. But in the last 3 minutes, they've just lost it. Next 3 fixtures for UP Yoddhas Titans, 20th of January, 27th Delhi, 3rd of February, Mumbai. Anil comes in yet again. Anil, whatever you need to do, you need to do it pretty quickly. As the running hand touch. Neeraj, you saw it coming. You could not take evasive action.
Jersey number 5 out.
Once again, it's that position that he's standing in probably could have made the difference for him. A little too ahead, facing the raider, Manjeet. Hasn't got points in quite some time. Just comes in and he looks at the clock now. That's what they are doing here. Taking it right down to the wire. Just the 4-point difference, Paddy. Things can change. If they get a off super tackle opportunity, probably on a do or die, it can put some pressure. They can also take it to a tie here, the UP Yoddhas.
Oh, come on now. Pardeep Narwal, if you will be happy with 1 point, I'll be surprised. Show us what Pardeep Narwal is made up of. And the others smartly are staying away. Oh, he's pulling him. Now join in. Now join in, somebody. This is a mighty solo one. Oh, the defense. You made a blunder there. You had enough time to come and help your partner. Initially, you were right by staying away. But there was a time when you had to come and save Babu.
This is clumsy from the Patna Pirates. What are you waiting for? You have one lone warrior. You have to save him. He's done his job. And Babu didn't let him go at all. That was fantastic from Babu, Paddy.
It was fantastic from Babu, but you know what? Sometimes this sport rewards quick decision making. That defense knew, they were smart at the start of it. They were smart. But there was a time when if they decide to pounce on Pardeep, that point would have been theirs. Okay, at the moment, what are we looking at? We are looking at least one more raid after this one. Now you can actually make 2 raids out of this one. Pardeep Narwal, whatever you do, do it quickly. Take 1 point and go back there now.
Right shape, 1 point.
Now this is a do-or-die raid, but this is again a blunder. This is a blunder. Why do I say that? Pardeep Narwal, he should have gone for 2 points. Patna Pirates will go. They'll say at the most, what's going to happen? At the most, what's going to happen? We'll lose a point. That's fine. It's not a rough super tackle opportunity that the defense is going to get 2 points. So Pardeep Narwal in that penultimate raid did not think wisely. And they lost it in that raid. Pardeep Narwal was very happy with 1 point. Pressure does very strange things to the human brain. And the legends too face the heat of it. They lost it in that raid. Now, he's going to pick up speed. Even if he loses, he won't. He picks a point. And they win the game. Patna Pirates, you were very good in the last 2 minutes. UP Yoddhas, you were not.
Yes, that's a double raid for the Patna Pirates over the UP Yoddhas. Double trouble. They take UP Yoddhas twice in PKL Season 10. Fantastic, coming in the reverse fixture as well. And they beat the Yoddhas once again. Yes, it's 2-2 for the boys in green. High five there for Ankit. Krishan Dul gets 3 for himself. You have Babu M, who's so close to getting a high five. 13 tackle points from the defense. We spoke about it, and the defense has been unlocked today.
Well done, Patna Pirates. The accusation was that you were not good in the dying minutes. You did not have the decisive punch, the knockout blow. But today, you were good. Today, it was UP Yoddhas' chance to just falter. Pardeep Narwal, with the penultimate rate, was very happy with 1 point. That was wrong calculation. In the end, it's 34-31 victory for Patna Pirates. And they'll be very, very happy with that win. 6 to Sachin, 6 to Manjeet, 4 to Sandeep, and in the defense, Babu, for me, was a standout defender.
I just wish he had some help towards the end. 5 tackles, 5 tackle points. And Ankit there, he's managed to get quite a bit from this game. Great success for him. They straight away go to the home leg. Right after this, no more games for them here in Hyderabad, but they go to Patna. They'll be facing the Warriors on the 26th, Republic Day. They'll be facing Puneri Pult on the 27th, the Giants on the 29th, and the Bulls